Okay, so back home, and I've been slightly holding out on you. I'm sorry about that. So this is the Cessna. Oh, it's a beautiful plane. I love this plane. It's special to me because it's my very first ever petrol engine plane. Now, a lot has happened to this bird since I've gotten it, in the sense that it's flown a few times. It's had a few mishaps. So first and foremost, that is the original engine that it came with, which is a 20cc concoction thingy. But the firewall that it had earlier, so the attachment it had to the engine, wasn't very good and ended up breaking, and the engine was shaking. So I had to fabricate one, literally glue one on from somewhere else, drill a different engine onto it. This is also a 20cc, but it's a Zenoa engine, which is very, very, very good. And I've just put on a new nose cone, which is quite nice. It goes with the red of the plane, which I quite like. It's really lovely. And as you can see, I've put on an electronic switch on it. So when the electronics are on, that will glow green. In there, that will glow green. And you pull it out, and that's on. And back in, it's off. And they're really cool little things like that. And I've been putting in a whole lot of new electronics. So that's my receiver, and it's also my power distribution board. So basically it manages all the flight controls and electric systems, because this plane has to fly with two batteries, one for all the servos and electronics for the radio system, and one for the electronic start, well, not electronic start, sorry, ignition for the petrol engine. So this is the difference between petrol and nitro fuel planes, is that petrol planes need to fire for the spark plug. For the electronics, they need to fire from a spark plug, and so there's an electronic management system that does that, and the two things cannot run off the same battery. They can sometimes, but it's good to have a fail-safe, so you always have one battery for your electronics, for your engine, and one battery for your receiver and radio stuff. So I'm really happy about this, and in a bit I might give it a test fire, because this is a plane I definitely want to see flying again really, really soon. So this plane, what I'm trying to do now is basically get all my planes ready for me to start flying the moment my insurance comes in, so that when I have time off, I don't have to be working in here. I can just take the plane and go and fly. Take my plane, go fly, bring it back. I don't want to be having to fix engine and stuff, because I don't think I'll have that much time. So it's always nice to have planes on standby, almost, you know, on like alert. Stay tuned, because I really, really can't wait to get this plane flying again. I really can't wait. And obviously, as well as the Nitro Tiger Moth. The three planes that will be able to fly in this hangar will definitely be the Cessna, the Tiger Moth over there, and last but not least, the Tinkerbell, the S-Bark. Also another petrol plane. That one's already ready to go. That one's fine. If I had to go fly something immediately, I could just take that out. That will work. No problems. Everything's ready for it. It will go like this, and it starts on a dime. Brand new engine and everything. So it's brilliant. But she's special to me, so she deserves a bit of attention. Right? That's it for this bit of my hobby. Catch you guys later. The Cessna is now on the engine test bed right over here, so I just mount it on this, and of course, as you can see, like I said, that's the main switch off, and all my servers go live, so you can start hearing them jitter and shudder and stuff. Switch is off, on, off, that feels good. On, which is quite cool. So yep, I'm gonna start firing it up in a bit, see how she's reacting, how she's sounding, and seeing if we can be ready for flight at some point. So all I can say is stay tuned. So, I'm done. Believe it or not. The Tiger Moth is now ready for flight. I fixed it, so as you can see, it's definitely not the same plane that we had when we first came. It's got some different obviously, apart from the stickers. I recolored the cowling there, and I've managed to get this little engine to really purr like a kitten now. It's running really well, it's starting really easily. I gave her a once over, changed a few things here and there, nothing too major, but she is definitely airworthy, and I can't wait to get this beauty into the sky. And what about that tail? So I put in some balsa wood. I had to actually take it out, physically remove it, put some glue underneath it, made sure that it was in, then reinforced it with a reinforcement wood, and then hot glued it on either side. So now it is in there. It's wedged in there. It's not going to move. It's not wobbling. It is stable. It's a stabilizer, and it is definitely stable now. So there are no more things that I need to do to it, and I am just happy with it. Really happy. And it's been fun for me. I like doing this. I like spending time in the garage and just tinkering away, fixing, running engines and that sort of thing. And all in one day, not only got that ready to fly, Cessna over there is also now ready to fly. So I'm really happy with what I've done. So hopefully, like I said, once my insurance comes through, I can start, and I join the club, I can just start going to these places, and it'll be fantastic. I can just go and be a member of the club, and that should be really great. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to lock this garage up and shut down my hangar. But it's been a really good weekend. I'm really happy. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.